Wildlife populations around the world are in widespread decline. This dramatic decline is mainly driven by poaching to supply illegal wildlife trade. Illegal wildlife trade, the second biggest direct threat to species survival after habitat destruction, involves unlawful harvest and trade in live animals and plants, and parts or products derived from them. Illegal trading of wildlife for trade has affected countless species such as tigers, rhinoceros, and elephants, which are traded for their skins, leather goods or souvenirs, food or traditional medicines, and pets. Pangolin, a nocturnal anteater which is covered in hard scales, is considered as the world's most trafficked mammal. These shy creatures are poached for their scales and body parts, being consumed for nourishment, a symbol of wealth and traditional Chinese medicine in China and Asian countries. It was a false belief that their scales could heal multitude of diseases, as they are made of keratin, the same compound found in human fingernails. Traffic, a wildlife trafficking monitoring organization in collaboration with Adelaide University, found out that an average of 20 tons of pangolins and their parts are trafficked internationally every year. All 8 pangolin species are uplisted to Appendix 1 by CITES, prohibiting all trade of this creature in 2016. Despite the strengthened global protection for pangolins, the transnational illegal trade in them continues unabated and at an alarming scale. 100,000 pangolins are estimated to be taken from the wild annually across Asia and Africa. That all 8 species are categorized as vulnerable, endangered, and critically endangered. Sunda pangolin, the only native pangolin species in Malaysia, is listed as critically endangered in IUCN Red List and Appendix 1 in CITES. In Malaysia, the pangolin is a totally protected species under the Protection of Wildlife Conservation Act 2010 and under the Protection of Sabah Wildlife Conservation Enactment 1997. These indicate that the hunting, keeping, and the import-export of the pangolins are forbidden and requires special permit. Anyone who is found guilty may face a fine or imprisonment or both. However, the huge profits in wildlife trafficking and smuggling is overwhelming the law and order resources range against it. Traffic proposed that there are far more than 40 tons of pangolin smuggling, including 13 tons of African pangolin scales, since August 2017 in Sabah. Malaysia has emerged as a transit hub for illicit trade of pangolins from Africa to Asia, said Traffic. In February of 2019, Sabah seized more than 27 tons of frozen pangolin and scales. 27 tons is only a number in Malaysia. In the same month, 9 tons of scales were seized in Hong Kong. In July, 12 tons were seized in Singapore. In order to diminish illegal trading of pangolins, it should start with public awareness.
The most important thing in this fight against wildlife trade is for people to stop buying. For as long as there is demand, there will always be supply.
So it is important that we educate our younger generation about how to live with this wildlife in a different manner rather than having them caged up in your houses. So I think this is purely awareness and education that we have to emphasize on for long term.
It's crucial for the world to understand these reclusive species are currently endangered. If you see pangolin trafficking, sale, or consumption in restaurants or business establishments, do contact your local authorities or conservation groups such as Wildlife Department. Do appreciate and conserve them before they are gone forever.